Isn't that Game of Thrones book title, by the way? Maybe.
You're throwing me off.
Carry on. Hello there guys, it's Stephen here. It's the second day of the World Cup and it's the second ever Club Footy episode and we've got a debutant here as well.
I'm here, mate. I'm here, I've got my monster, I'm ready to rumble.
I mean, he's not quite as charming as the eloquent and adorable Phil, but he's charming in his own different way, aren't he?
Yeah, I am.
No, he's a lovable rogue, that's our Ollie.
Yeah.
And he knows a lot about football as well. Basically, we're talking about the boots and the shirts coming up and he's the expert in all things boots. You should have seen his face later when we got a new boot in the office. I'll mention that later on. But anyways, second day of the World Cup, we just watched Uruguay break Egyptian hearts. Mo Salah in tears again on the sideline. Obviously, yesterday, Russia spanked Saudi Arabia. Putin was dancing in the streets of Russia. He was absolutely delighted yesterday. It was a whitewash. It was a one-sided game, and I guess it showed the level really that we hoped it would be at this tournament in general in terms of goals and entertainment. It's a good game, wasn't it?
It was like a training match for Russia.
It really was, yeah.
Like, it was good to see just the home nation getting hyped up and a great start for them. We'll talk more about the football as opposed to Robbie Williams and that shocking, like, I don't even know what that was, but yeah, let's talk football.
There's some words I'd use, but I don't want to use the bleep thing.
Yeah.
I can't be bothered, it's too much editing. But yeah, he's an interesting character, isn't he?
Yeah.
You can take the boy out of Port Vale, but you can't take the Port Vale out of the boy,
yeah.
is what I will say about Robbie Williams there. But yeah, the game itself, there was some stars potentially born. Golovin was absolutely excellent, the 22-year-old CSKA Moscow player. And already the YouTube videos about Welcome to United or Welcome to Juve are popping up all over. The highlight reels are already there. He was great, 2 assists, 1 goal, and Cherichev as well. Delightful touch for the first one when he dinked it over the defender.
And that little...
On the outside of the boot stuff.
Crazy. Beautiful
Generally,
stuff.
It's like Bergkamp that first touch and the goals as well.
Class.
That second goal reminded me of Nasri in the Sunderland game, in the final, outside of his boot. I'm a Man City fan, by the way, so that's a niche reference. But anyway, the game itself, it was fun. There was goals galore. Saudis kind of slightly struggled to adapt to the level of this tournament, which was probably going to happen given the intensity of the tournament, given the fact that they were the home nation. But it was a good start, and that led us nicely onto the boots. You were paying attention to the boots that game, weren't you?
Yeah, man, like... Russia, they came in strong, and obviously Golovin was wearing the Fire and Ice Mercurial Vapors.
Isn't that Game of Thrones book title, by the way? Maybe.
You threw me off.
Carry on.
You threw me off with that because I'm not a Game of Thrones fan. But basically, he had the red vapors on from the Fire and Ice pack. With that kit, they just looked.
That does matter as well. I know you shouldn't do, but the World Cup, you've got to look good, haven't you? I mean, it is the combo. Then,
boot kit combos are just like absolutely beautiful when they're nailed perfectly.
Yeah.
And also, moving to Saudi Arabia, they only had one player in the starting 11 wearing Adidas boots. It was Al Jassam, and he was wearing the copper 18.1s.
That's rare, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a boot that I would have chosen out of all the Adidas silos, but yeah, and not only that, Al Faraj was wearing the Vapors from the Floodlights pack, which I was actually thinking about at the start of the week because Liverpool released their new away kit, and this like, it looks minging, like I'm not gonna lie. Like it's shocking, like boom, jab, there you go, Phil. Like it is a shocking colourway, but if those boots were released this week with that kit, boom, nice, you got a boot kit combo, like boot kit porn there.
It's loads of, and you should, speaking of boot porn as well, you should have seen his reaction earlier when we got in the new X18 Plus Adidas ones and the Energy Mode pack.
Crazy.
It's on our Instagram story. He got very, very excited. There'll be a video coming up tomorrow on our YouTube channel as well where I've kind of done a nice little first look on it, so pay attention to that as well. The Uruguay game, it wasn't really a classic. Mo Salah once again left heartbroken. Last minute winner from Jimenez. In general, they probably just about deserved it. They didn't turn up at all, Egypt. I think the experience of the centre-back partnership of Atletico Madrid, Godin and Jimenez was just too much. They were so solid defensively. And then if Suarez hadn't been uncharacteristically not hungry, I guess, and then maybe they would have scored 1 or 2 more goals. They kind of had a few decent little chances. Cavani stung the keeper's hands from about 30 yards. But it wasn't a great game, really. A kind of early, nervy, stale maybe game, but they got the job done, didn't they, in the end? So.
Yeah, after 5-0 yesterday, you're just like, oh, come on. But like at the end of the day, Mo, grow some balls, man. It's only a shoulder, like, man up, get involved. You've took an L already, like.
Quite literally.
You got 3 games, just man up for those 3 games, see where you go. Yeah, that's
this is why Ollie is not a doctor, for what it's worth.
That's what I think about it. Like, it's the World Cup. Just
maybe we all need a little bit of Ollie in our lives, you know, a bit of Ollie's mentality. But it wasn't a classic game. I'm hoping the Portugal game is coming up, and as you've noticed, I am actually wearing the Spain shirt. Thank you to Lifestyle Sports for giving this one. Check the link in the description below if you want to get hold of one of these beautiful little shirts.
It's a beautiful shirt.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
I've got to say, like, the pattern on your right hand shoulder just looks.
I love it, don't you?
Quality.
I'm a big fan of the Adidas shirts, but also as well, if you want to win the Uruguay shirt, which is absolutely gorgeous. We're all also winning a competition at the moment, so basically subscribe and just comment below. That's literally it, and we will be giving this away to a winner soon. I don't know what to say in the comment. Maybe make us laugh, or your best Suarez moment, or something ridiculous. But
do you know what? Do you know what?
Go on.
This morning in the office, like, you know, when I put the Uruguay music on and the Egyptian music, comment with like your favourite either Uruguayan or Egyptian song that's just going to make us like dance in the office. Send us that. The winner gets this shirt. Simple.
That is possibly the hardest mechanic to entry I've ever seen in a competition. So if you win that, you've earned it.
Yeah.
But yeah, but anyway, onto the actual Spain shirt. Spain, Portugal, as you can see there behind us. That's about to happen. Recording this after the Uruguay game, as Morocco, Iran's about to kick off. Not quite as big as the other one, but that could be interesting. But Spain, Portugal, that's two heavyweights. The biggest game of the tournament so far by a long way, and I'm expecting hopefully a few goals there.
Yeah, obviously I want Spain to win, but I've got a massive soft spot for Bernardo Silva. Like,
adorable,
mate, he's so good. Like, I just love the way he
in terms of pure technique and touch, he's something else, isn't he?
Yeah, like, he's just class.
I think this is going to be the kind of game, one for the purists. There's going to be loads of brilliant football here, loads of skill on both sides. I think Quaresma's first ever World Cup as well, and he's what, 34 years old now. He's the man who should. Is he 34, Phil?
He's in his 30s.
He's in his 30s. He's an old man like myself. But basically, it's his first ever World Cup, and I'm looking forward to hopefully him being involved, maybe doing some absolutely ridiculous, which he's done throughout his life.
It could either be that or just like completely naff, like
yeah,
a dead game. So we'll see.
It should be great. Either way, you'll know a lot more than us by the time you've watched this game anyway. But guys, thank you for watching this second ever episode of Club Footy. If you want to know more about these shirts we're wearing, by the way, don't forget, we actually find the best deals for you over on FOOTY.COM. Basically, go over there and we'll find the best prices here. We're not a retail shop, we just find the best deals. So basically, check it every single day and you'll find cheap shirts, cheap boots, cheap trainers and all that kind of stuff in there. Bargains everywhere, basically.
And follow us on social for these deal of the days that we'll be putting up on Instagram stories, on Twitter, Facebook, everywhere. So yeah.
Guys, thanks for watching and we'll see you tomorrow.
Don't forget,
Go on.
Them Uruguayan tracks. I want to see them in the comments. Yeah. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. And bring Monster next time.
On that note, see you later.